questions that people ask is, will Scratch Be Gone work on synthetic stainless steel or on metal that has a clear coat? And how can I tell if my appliance has a clear coat?
Well, that's a good question, and it's the one that has created a lot of problems associated with trying to resolve issues of scratches. Clear coats were introduced, and the idea of synthetic skin is a coating over stainless steel or over a steel panel to make it look like stainless steel, because many people were being put off by the fact that stainless steel is very temperamental. Stainless steel is very durable. It's a very strong metal, but it's very temperamental. Chemicals, cleaners, fingerprints, things that are stuck to it or children playing on it and such can change the finish and the look of it very, very quickly. So some of the manufacturers then started coming up with remedies to that and introducing coatings that go on the stainless steel, or coatings that go on what appear to be stainless steel panels or made to look like stainless steel. Also, they have now, many manufacturers have basically a steel door that has a vinyl skin wrap, which appears like a photo print of stainless steel, but it's not really stainless. How do we tell the difference? Well, first question is, what manufacturers are involved with creating these finishes? Usually, all of your high-end appliance manufacturers, such as Viking, Decor, Sub-Zero, Wolf, and there's many, many others, do not employ stainless or a clear coat or some kind of a synthetic skin at this time. However, there are models of other manufacturers such as GE, Electrolux, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, Maytag. They have some stainless steel appliances where they're real stainless steel doors. And this aspect is sort of limited to refrigerator questions and maybe dishwasher questions, and sometimes your lower end microwaves may be subject to a clear coat finish or some kind of protective finish. There are some brand names under these manufacturers. Electrolux has probably most all of their appliances of refrigeration and or dishwasher has some kind of a coating, except for their brand names of Classic, Icon, Electrolux, which is their newest introduction to the market, is free of these coatings. GE has a product called Clean Steel. So again, if you purchased a Clean Steel item from GE and you bought it because you didn't want the fingerprints and it was smudge free and it was easy to take care of, then that's what you're not able to use Scratch Be Gone because you're damaging the coating and not so much the metal. Whirlpool has Easy Care or a satina finish. We also have LG. LG has a titanium finish. Titanium is not a real stainless steel finish. It's an imitation vinyl wrapping around a metal casing. Another quick, easy test for this is 304 stainless steel, which is what we usually see on appliances. In fact, this bull nose right here, this piece of metal, which comes off of a Decor range stove, is 304 stainless steel. Is very common grained or a material used for stainless steel. This is non-magnetic. If I took a magnet to this, it would not stick. So usually, by a rule of thumb, if a magnet sticks to your finish or to your appliance, then it's not stainless steel, because it wouldn't stick if it was stainless steel. That used to be the case. There are some small some infractions on that, in that 430 stainless steel, which is a new metal that's being used and developed, because 304 is becoming more and more difficult to come across, as well as more and more expensive. 430 can be magnetic or is magnetic, so it is real stainless steel. So there's some other tests we need to do, but by rule of thumb, real stainless steel is non-magnetic. You put a magnet on the surface, if it does not stick, it's real stainless steel, and Scratch Be Gone is saved to that surface. Other tests we can do in the field is if we don't have a magnet, or if we find that the magnet sticks, we might do another test. If you put your hand on the surface and you smudge it around with your fingers, A real stainless steel surface will become smudged, will become discolored, will tarnish from your oils on your hand. So if you start doing this and you look at it from the side, if it takes a lot of fingerprints, then the chances are and the odds are it's real stainless steel. If it doesn't take fingerprints and doesn't discolor and it just sort of stays the same, then it's probably a synthetic skin or a coated skin that's on the surface. Another quick test would be the temperature test that we have. Real stainless steel, because it's non-coated, tends to pick up the ambient temperature in the room. Therefore, it will be actually cooler. If you touch a coated surface at the same time, or a suspected coated surface at the same time, because it is insulated and it has a plastic skin or a vinyl skin, it'll be warmer to the touch. So a quick test, again in question on a refrigerator per se, is to put your hand on a refrigerator door if you're in doubt. Put your hand on a stovetop or another appliance in the area. If they feel the same temperature, because a stovetop won't have a coating, your refrigerator may have a coating. If they're the same temperature, then it's not coated. If the refrigerator is warmer than the stovetop, then it is coated. Which brings up another idea. Typical of what surfaces would be coated and not coated, your water environment surfaces are not coated. So your sink is not coated. Your barbecue and exterior outdoor kitchen appliances are typically not coated, with the exception maybe of an under cabinet refrigerator, a small little apartment size refrigerator that goes under the counter. It may have a coating, depends on the manufacturer. But most of your accessories outside and your stove and your barbecue won't have a coating. Surfaces that tend to get hot. So again, your dome of your barbecue, your stove top, and your oven doors won't have a coating because they're in a warm environment and the coatings today don't hold up against the heat that are generated. So the areas that we think about in terms of coatings are your refrigerator doors primarily, sometimes a dishwasher door, and sometimes a lower end microwave door. But that's usually where we're looking at from terms of scratches.
True test.
The definitive test, which you'll find once you purchase our kit, is an abrasive a cloth, a polishing cloth we call our True Test cloth. This little True Test strip, which is going to be included in this kit, and I'm going to show you shortly how it works, is an oxidizing cloth. If you rub this on the stainless steel in question, and if it has a clear coat, it will not change the color of the cloth. If it is real stainless steel, it'll tarnish the cloth and turn it black. We'll demonstrate that shortly. But this little cloth is a definitive test strip, litmus paper, if you will, and it's true on every situation. I mentioned our advent of our new True Test strip. This little cloth is going to be included now in all of our new kits going forward. This little fabric here, you see here there's dark spots. If touched against real stainless steel, this will discolor. And that's the nature of what this product does. So I'm going to take this little spot right here, which is clean, and I'm going to rub it against this stainless steel right here. See, that little black spot is evidence of the fact that this metal then is stainless steel. Now this will also do the same on raw aluminum, raw gold, raw brass, raw silver. As long as there's no coating, as long as this cloth comes in contact with the metal itself. Knowing this, I feel very confident that Scratch Be Gone is safe to my surface. Had I done that and rubbed it on the surface, and simulating this would be like putting it on plastic. So if I did plastic, it won't change. So a synthetic skin or a cosmetic or a clear coat will not affect the coloration on this. So I'm looking for this black to happen. Once this black happens, I know that I'm safe to use my tool. This will be in our kits going forward. This will give you a peace of mind that you're not going to affect or damage on synthetic or clear coat. When in doubt, always give us a call. We'll advise you on what your appliance has, or contact your manufacturer of your appliance, and the customer service, customer care individual will let you know if you have a clear coat or synthetic skin.